What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be messing with the multi-pro tailgate on my truck. As a lot of you guys know, that's one of the defects or downsides of having this tailgate, that if you have a ball hitch in your receiver and you go to open your tailgate, it'll actually smash your ball hitch into your tailgate. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about real quick. All right, this is what I'm talking about right here. So you go to put your tailgate down and you put it down. Now, I have the multi-pro. So if you hit the top button right here, this section goes down. Now, say you have a ball hitch in your receiver right there, your tailgate will absolutely smack the bottom folding part right here. And this tailgate, I assume, or I know, it's probably a couple $1,000 tailgate, so you definitely don't want to get this destroyed. So I actually have a modification over here that Tailgate Fix actually sent to me to try out on my truck. It's just a little switch in this box right here. Now, you put that on the truck and it's basically an override that, say it detects a ball hitch in your receiver, it won't let the tailgate down. So I haven't actually opened this yet. I'm actually kind of curious on what it looks like. So let's get this cracked open real quick here. Comes in a nice little box right here, tailgatefix.com, home of the split tailgate override switch. So let's open this up and see what we're working with. They actually give you everything you need. You got your waterproof connectors, zip ties, and the actual mechanism is right here. It actually looks like it's going to be pretty easy to install. There's only 2 wires coming out of it. You only got to splice 1 wire on your truck. Just got to cut those right there, and so I can get some connections, splice those. But now this actually goes over the top of your receiver, and when you put the pin through, it actually hits this button right here, which in turn cuts power to the multi-pro section, allowing it not to drop. Looks like it's going to be a pretty easy install, probably only going to take 10-15 minutes. I'll take you guys along with me, show you everything you got to do, but I'll be actually interested to see if this works. Okay, well, there's not really much to this, so let's dive right on in. We'll get some light on this situation to start off with. Get this hooked up. All right, now we got the light on here, make things a little easier. Let's get this stuff on the floor. Hopefully this goes pretty quick. Doesn't look like it's going to take too long. Looks pretty simple, but you know how those jobs always go. Get this closed up. Oh, that was another connector of some sorts. All right, first thing you do, you take the instructions. Don't be needing that. Grab your hitch out of your truck. Let's do that. It's over here. That down. We'll insert that real quick. Alright. Gotta get your adapter too, if you're using a standard hitch like this on the heavy duty trucks. Now, one of 2 things. You got to figure out which way you put your pin in. When I was reading online, they said most standardly people put their pin in this way. I would put mine in this way. So I'm going to mount it up in reverse and just see how that goes. Alright, now I'm not going to rip the tape off the start. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Now it says a tailgate thing, their company would go this way, but I'm doing it in reverse. So it goes like that. Put it on like this. See what happens. Damn. Okay. Well, it won't. Will it work that way? This one? Okay. Well, I lied. It only works this way. So, I guess I gotta start installing my pin from the other way. Yeah, it does not fit this way. Okay. So, we'll resort back to where we're at. So, you gotta put in like this. Put it on top, slide the pin in. We'll just test it up here. Okay. So, that's where it's gotta be. So now, you're supposed to clean the surface. I'll wipe it down and then I'll stick the tape on. Alright, we'll clean this up here real quick. Not really that dirty. All right. Now what you want to do is slide this off. There's double-sided tape on the back of this. So what you want to do is just rip the tape off now and stick it. Okie dokie. Got the tape off. Now we're going to slide it back through. Get that in there. Slide that on in. Alright, now you're just going to push it down and get the stick real nice on there. Alright. Perfect, not going anywhere. Double check it lines up. Perfect. See, it's a little bit cold over here, so I'm just gonna work the tape on it a little bit. Next step, what you want to do is get yourself a nice clean piece of cardboard so you don't gotta lay on the floor. Now that you got it all glued down, you rip the tape off, you got it seated, you want to come under the truck. Now they said right up in here, there's a little spot you can fish your wire through, but it's really hard to do. So what you want to do is just take it, and where you're running the wire is on the driver's side of the truck. So you want to take the wire, run it around where the actual receiver bolts to the truck, and you can just pull it and it slides down over to here. So let me do that for you guys real quick. Alright, now that you ran it across the front of the hitch here, you want to take it through here like this. Just run it up through to the top, grab it. And you don't got to pull it hard. You can just go ahead then and just slide it up and over. Now that you got it up and in, you can just slide it across here at the top. And you are good to go. As you can see now that I fish it across through there. The wire's right there. Runs through all nice. Now the connection we're going for is this box. Driver's side, mount it right up in here. It's the biggest box or this square box under here. We want to disconnect this now, so let's go ahead and do that. Now that we got this box disconnected, get you guys a little better view up in there. What you want to do is there's a little red tab in there, slide that up. There's a button on here, you want to push it in. Then you slowly release these here. You gotta be really careful with these cheap plastic pieces because they break super easy. So you just want to take your time with it, be nice and gentle, nothing will break. It'll open up real nice, and then you're good to go. Just gotta strip this wire back right here, or this tape, where all the wire is. That was by far the hardest part. You definitely want to make sure, like when you're doing this, you don't cut any other wires. You want to approximately get about 3 inches of this stripped away. Then you're going to find the solid purple wire. Now there's only one solid purple wire in this whole bundle. As you guys can see, it's right here. Let me get it right there. So you're gonna want to take that in about the 3-inch point midway and just snip it. So we'll go ahead here and do that. They give you this connector with the kit. So you want to take one wire, red or black, doesn't matter which one, and one of the wires in the purple that you just cut right here. Put it in opposite ends of this connector right here. Take this blue top and crush it together. There's no need to splice any of the wires because this is going to connect it for you, so don't worry about doing that. We'll get one of these on, show you guys what it looks like, and we'll do the second one. As you guys can see, we got the one on. So basically what I want to do is bottom out the wires in here. And then just take this blue piece, put it on top, squeeze it together. You need like a pair of pliers. Just squeeze it together and that crimps them together, you're good to go. We'll get the second one on, throw this back on, connect it, and see where we're at. The switch wire actually didn't come peeled back, and I tried to crimp it right now together with the connector, but it's not long enough, so I just got to splice this down right here. I have to strip down more. Should be plenty enough room now to get these two connected, so let's go ahead and do that. Get the wires in that connector there. You just want to take your pliers right here, squeeze that together, and you're good to go. We got them both on now. Just got to take this connector, put it back up there, and we'll give it a try. We got the hitch installed. Let's go ahead and put it down. Be real careful here on the first try, just in case I did something wrong. Now let's go ahead and hit it. Oh, okay. So now as you guys can see, tailgate's down. I'm hitting the button, and just the lights flash. That's pretty cool. As you guys can see, tailgatefix.com, hooking it up. That's actually pretty cool. That's just a peace of mind for me right there that you can't accidentally break your tailgate by smashing it. It's pretty neat. that I got it pretty much mocked up, I'm just gonna take this wire. They gave you a bunch of zip ties in the kit right there. I'm gonna get this wiring cleaned up right here, and should be 100% installed, ready to go. Got the wiring cleaned up real nice now. It's just one little wire going up. Can't even notice it. And underneath, you got that one wire right here. I just put one zip tie to this harness right here. And nice and clean, can barely tell it's there. So my brother just made a good point here. Let me get this folded back up. He came over and he said, now what happens if you're towing a trailer and you want to put your multi-pro down? So basically it only works when it's in this way. I'll show you guys real quick. Slide the pin in like that. Now you go to use it and it does not work. Now you can reverse it right here like this. Put the pin in from this side. And now you can use the multi-pro part. So you just gotta keep in mind that if you ever go to use this, you have to put the pin in the other way or it will not work. All right guys, we got that part installed. On a difficulty of 1 to 10, I would say it's probably about a 2 to install. You really don't need many tools. Let me show you guys what you need. You just need a pair of snips right here to cut the wire, the purple wire. That's the only wire you're gonna cut, is the purple wire. So that's what you need right there. And a pair of channel locks or pliers to actually squeeze the crimp connector together. As you guys can see, it came out really clean looking. You can barely tell it's on there. Let me pull this out to show you guys what it looks like without the actual hitch on there. Sliding my adapter out. From a distance, let me move this light out of the way. But you can barely tell it's on there. Really clean looking, really happy with the way it came out. I'll give you guys a review about it in a couple months, get to use it some and let you guys know my experience, but for now it seems like a really good idea, just because if you ever accidentally did that, your tailgate here would look like absolute garbage for the rest of the truck life unless you buy another one. But yeah, shout out again to the guys at TAILGATEFix.com. I'm gonna put all their information down in the description below. Definitely go ahead and check them out. So that's about it for this video, guys. Really happy with the way this came out. Looks super clean. Like I said, I'm gonna leave all their information down in the description below. If you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe and drop a like down below. Exhaust install video coming next week, so stay tuned. See you guys in the next video. Take care.